What's up, dudes? So, I thought about it a little bit. I've been doing a little bit of research, right? For the first time ever, I decided to the research in StarCraft. I'm always researching like crypto, news, things like that. But today, I decided to research influencers in StarCraft and the way they act, the way they talk. It's like they're copycatting a little bit. Me, my words, the things that I say. I have an influence on them, which is interesting to me, right? Um, so, for those of you out there paying attention to me in the StarCraft community, I know I'm gatekept. Okay, I've been gatekept a long time, a very long time. I've been gatekept ever since fucking minigun thing happened, and it ruined my fucking life. Okay, with the pitchforking and then turning me into a fucking online pussy and all this other stuff. All right. But I gotta ask you guys a question. The reason I am the way that I am is because of the abuse I've taken in the past, because of all the kicks and punches in the gut that I've taken from the StarCraft community. And because you guys fucking hate the way that I play, because pussies and little cuckolds, they can't stand the way that I play and they complain about it. So, something I've realized though is that if we look at the psychology of things when it comes to the balance council, human nature in general, okay, usually is going to do things for themselves for you. It's the same in like real life. If you had to make a choice, right, between saving your kid or someone else's kid, you're going to save your kid, right? If you had a choice between having $1 million for free and having no repercussions and not having $1 million, you're going to pick the $1 million more than likely, right? Same thing with human nature. People, they like to steal. 90% of people, they just do it. Um, they can't control fear and greed. It's the same thing with crypto here. So, how do you read that? How do you understand that? How do you understand the human psychology behind it? So it's the same thing in StarCraft when it comes to balance council, okay? If you give the keys of power to players, this is why you should never give keys of power to players. You should never do it. If you give it to if you give it to the players in charge are going to balance for themselves for what they want. We saw that in the last patch. Hearthstone did an interview. He basically said, "What of mine's OP, EMP OP," um, and lo and behold, all those got nerfed in this recent patch. And I know that he's one of the guys behind it. I know Winter Talk's behind it. I know Scarlet's behind it. Um, I know Alex 007's there. I know Pig's behind it and stuff like that. Some of the influencers are in disagreement, but they're too pussy to stand up for their thoughts and decisions because they think that they're gonna upset the special ID card influencer. I need people to start manning the fuck up a little bit in this community, and to just to make things very simple. Okay, you got to think simply. All right. Obviously, they're going to balance for themselves. Okay. And if there's no Terran players really behind the balance council, and it's mostly Protoss players and Zerg players, you're going to see mostly things in the direction of Protoss and Zerg players. As you saw this last patch, you get teased with a Liberator change, Blue Flame Hellion, and everything. And then no changes go through. Other races get their buffs, and we get a fucking stupid supply depot drop, and that's it. And we get a bunch of nerfs. I'm sick and tired of these people always thinking about themselves and what they want in the game. So they're trying to get a dopamine hit in the moment because they don't want to deal with a seeker missile that blows up their army. They don't want to deal with the disruptor hit that blows up their army. They don't want to deal with an EMP that hits all their fucking Protoss units. Um, they want to make Ghost 3 supply. They want to make Tempest 4 supply so that there's an imbalance. You can't even play mech in the late game anymore because of that. because you have way less supply and they have way more supply. Um, you see all these imbalance changes to the point that it's forcing you to play a boring ass tier one style. And when you're playing a boring ass tier one style, nobody wants to watch because the game's boring at that point. It's not like Brood War where there's excitement with like the different kind of spell casting and micro and control, baiting into the Widow Mines, um, doing like a stacked drill attack, the way you micro the units, the dark swarm timing, being able to stay alive when you're just on the edge because you built certain units to counter to keep your ass alive. You make one little fuck up in StarCraft 2 and you lose the game. That's basically what it is. You can't just like survive with a dark swarm or anything like that anymore. The nerf planetary fortress because a lot of these players they just don't like turtling in general. They've made it so that you're forced to play a certain style that they want you to play and nothing else. And I think it's pretty fucked, in my opinion, when you're doing that. And that's why nobody wants to watch StarCraft 2 anymore. That is why the numbers have dwindled down in StarCraft 2. Um, this is why Tasteless was like, you know, back like 3 years ago, StarCraft 2 was still okay, and then now all of a sudden Brood War has taken over completely. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And it's because they've made the game so fucking boring. Like, there's infinite scouting. You can just make a fucking sentry and just send a hallucination across the map and get infinite scouting. It's like they've made it so fucking easy just to spam tier 1 and macro. Uh, it's it's pretty fucking pathetic, right? When it comes to the game. Um, so, you know, the keys should have never been handed off to people that are going to think about themselves, right? Um, so, I'm not going anywhere in StarCraft. Um, I know I want to quit really badly. It's a headache because it's boring. It's not as fun as it used to be. But they need to fucking do something. They need to give us four-player maps or something. Get people to start thinking out of the box. I don't care if they're fucking pussies and they fucking are, complaining about things. Oh my god, I lost this to a seeker missile. Oh my god, I lost this to a storm. We need to nerf that too. We can only make zealots, stalkers, roaches, lings, marines, and marauders. Fuck off. Just fuck off. All right? You guys are killing the game from the inside because of that. All right, just straight up, you're killing the game from the inside because of that. All right. The the thing about this though is that these pro players complain, whine, and complain, and get exactly what they want. And when they get exactly what they want, they are still upset, still whining and crying anyways after they get everything that they want. Like they're gonna keep complaining. They're gonna keep whining on Reddit. It doesn't fucking matter. What you need to do, okay, start reverting the game back to what it used to be, which is better for the game. Trust me when I say this, it's better for the game. Why? Because even the normal player can have fun at that point. You had people like Ketruk that liked the Ravens. You had someone like me that could go Ghosts versus Protoss. Were these guaranteed wins? No, it's not guaranteed wins. It came down to how you controlled the units. But now, if I try to do anything like that, it's a fucking handicap. I'm playing handicap mode the entire time because everything's nerfed to shit, basically. So you can't just cater to these fucking losers out there. So if you want players to have fun and bring adoption back to StarCraft, and I don't want to hear the fucking bullshit about, oh, there's no way to bring more, like there's nobody else out there. It's fucking bullshit. Okay, I get people that come on the stream all the time that are like, oh, this game looks cool and stuff like that all the time. All right? If you want StarCraft to do well, you need to start reverting the changes back. Revert things back. Okay? Stop making this tier 1 meta. This tier 1 meta needs to die. Okay? Viewers enjoy watching different strategy. They enjoy having that kind of fun. They enjoy watching that. They enjoy watching that kind of content. Okay? They want to see different things happen. They want to see battle mech. They want to see standard mech. They want to see Sky Terran. They want to see bio. Um, they want to see all these different things. Okay, they don't want to see only bio all the time. That's boring as fuck. It's boring as fuck. Okay. Um, as far as uh, what was I getting at here? As far as viewership goes, okay, pro players that are little bitches, okay, shut the fuck up and stop whining because you're just gonna whine anyways, the entire time. All right, you're just gonna keep whining constantly, regardless of the changes. Hearthstone keeps whining because of the changes still, even after he got everything he wanted in the interview. He said he needed the mines to get nerfed. He wanted the EMP nerfed. Liberators are too strong. He got everything he wanted 6 months ago when that interview happened. Okay, he's in control of the keys, along with Scarlet, along with Alex 007, along with Pig, all of them. Okay, they're in charge of the keys. Some of those that are in disagreement with that, they need to start manning up and stop worrying about the special ID card part. Um, Viewers love watching cool strategies. That's what made StarCraft exciting in the first place. They like the cool micro. They like everything about that. When they have the ability to execute some of that stuff in game, they have more fun playing the game too, on top of it. I don't care about X, Y, and Z pro player over in EU and Canada complaining because they can't play a normal metagame constantly. Metagames are for losers constantly. Okay? No one wants to play only meta all the time. You're creating a bland ass StarCraft game that nobody wants to play because of that. All right? Now, I'm just saying, I'm not going anywhere because like I said, I did research tonight for the first time ever because I never look at other people's streams and I just don't give a shit. They're obsessed with drama. I'm not obsessed with drama. Okay? Um I don't need to go on other people's streams and stuff. But today I did. All right? Today I fucking did. I started researching people, the way they act, their lingo and all that. So, they're watching me. They know about me. Okay? They definitely talk about the things that I talk about, which is very interesting, but then they construe it for themselves and for their race, obviously, right? Um, they better fucking fix StarCraft. They better fucking fix StarCraft. I'm tired of this shit. I'm literally tired of this shit, this tier 1 shit. Okay? Um, these little bitches better man the fuck up out there that are whining on Reddit. They need to, because it's just bullshit. All right? This is my little rant. I hope you guys learned something from it. But, if you have experience in a certain field, you need to really listen to those people that have the experience because they've been there before. Okay? Mathematician like myself, practically a master's in mathematics, was coding it when I was 14. I do speed runs. I challenge myself in games when there already is a hard cap in the games. Um, you got to understand, dudes, that I love strategy. Okay? Don't take away the strategy from the best strategy game in the world. That's all I got to say. All right? I'll post this on YouTube. Um, I'm not going to go anywhere now because I know that's what they want. I've been gate kept a long time. But I know I have a big community that really cares. And that's just a fucking thing, though, that makes me. I want to quit so fucking bad. But my community is important to me. Okay? StarCraft is important to me. But we gotta get these wokies to stop ruining the game. The guys that whine and complain should have never had the keys in the first place. You cannot give emotional individuals power. Okay? You give people who are emotional power, this is what happens. They abuse the power and they get lazy and they destroy everything. All right? That's my rant. All right? Take it for what you will. The wisdom's there. Obviously, knowing how they are, they're going to be like, oh, Rest just, he's got problems or whatever, you know. Oh, he's like in a villa and stuff. No. I'm on a whole different league than that. I study. All right. Anyways, catch you guys.